Hello, Sam Owens here with a product in the spray painter line. This is from Neu Master and it's bottle N3140 and it says professional on the side. That means it's going to be a high grade unit that's going to do those big jobs if you need it, or you just want to paint that little chair or something or other. You can do it. Okay, we're going to open this up and see what we get. And I'm going to do a painting demonstration later, so stay with me. Okay, you get a bag of accessories there, are probably important. And you get the hose, which is going to connect the compressor to the spray unit. Here's the spray unit. Here is the compressor, which is going to deliver the air through this hose to the spray head. Electric. There you go. One big power switch on the top. Alright, let me make sure. Yeah. Gotta have the handle. And last but not least, the most important part is the user manual. I have everything laid out and we're going to go over the Neu Master spray unit and give you some details about it. And like I said, later on we're going to put some paint in it and do a spray project real quick. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is the parts. This is a viscosity cup, and paint, as it flows through so many seconds and minutes, will give you the proper viscosity for the paint you're spraying. You got a cleaning brush to clean up. All of this can be washed. You can put everything here in the water and soap and water and clean it up. And these are tools. This right here, you can pull this back and clean the nozzles out real good. And you do get two nozzles here extra. There's one already in. I'm going to show changing one here in a moment. But the difference is the orifice, the hole there is from smallest to largest. This one is the largest. There's another black one in between these that's installed. Right here is a cap that when you're finished with your painting and maybe tomorrow you want to pick back up, you can take this out, clean all of that, and you can cap your reservoir so it doesn't, keeps air out of it. This is a little tool that I'll demonstrate, but I'm afraid to use it because there's no instructions in there, but it takes the little plunger nozzle that controls the airflow. This looks like it's a little wrench to undo that. I attempted to put a little pressure on it, but it's too hard, so I'm afraid I need to contact them to find out just how you use that. Here is the strap. We'll put that on in a moment. But first thing I want to do is just go over the spray head and show you a little bit about it. So let's put this over. Okay, this is the nozzle that's going to, the paint is going to come out. Air, when you have it plugged in and the power on, air is going to come out all the time. When you pull the trigger is when you're going to get paint to come out. It is how to change this nozzle, and this would be part of cleaning it too. Now, I found the best to do is, because this is spring loaded against this for sealing, pull the trigger and then loosen it up, and that takes the pressure off of the front, and just keep it right on going off, and then see how it moves. So relieve that pressure will make it easier. Now, this is the airflow deflector and the cap, and then right here is a little ring, and this ring right here is what's going to control the stop for this thing, where it can only go half direction. this is that little stop ring right here, and it comes off, and then you can pull the spray head out right there. And we put it over to the side, and we could use this one, and there is that little valve stop right there, and this tool goes on there like that, and you just press it so it feels like it's really tight. I'm afraid I would break something, and maybe there's something else you have to do, so I'm not going to use it. There's no instructions in there about using that, but that's where I think it goes. Now, I'm not going to change that. It doesn't matter. This is a heavy latex that I'm going to put in there. And then when you put it in there, it'll go only that far, and it can spin. Now, the little locking ring with the little cutout on this side and a cutout on that side is to stop your spray head from only moving 90 degrees. Now, it'll only go one direction. This recessed area here goes in, and the flat side goes out. Very important. So again, pull this, push everything in, and then find that little recessed area, and it snaps right in. If you get it the other way, you can't get it to work. Then you can, with this held, you can just go ahead and spin this down. Now make sure that this is in that this will spin as you're going, and go all the way down, and it should go till it's tight. Okay, now you should be able to spin this 90 degrees like that. Okay, when these ears are facing like this, really the spray pattern is going to be vertical. When it's in this position, it's going to be horizontal spraying. In other words, the pattern. So keep that in mind. Now, you can get a round pattern by going at a 45-degree angle. You can get a circle pattern if you like that particular way. So you can get all kinds of things with that. Best thing, try it on a piece of cardboard until you get this down pat. You can talk about it all day, but it's when you're using it, it'll really be, you'll get the point. Assembling the handle, and this is a nice grip, and it's a big handle, so it's nice. Okay, right here is unlock, right here is lock. So you want it in this position when you finish. So to start, you have it like this, push all the way in, and then twist until it's like that. And then you got this little lock right here that it just kind of flips like that. Then push up until you hear it snap, and now you're locked in position. Now here's the other important thing. This is the volume control. The amount of paint that's going to come out is controlled by the position of this. It'll go clockwise to go in. And if you look right here, you can see this distance is a good gauge. When you go clockwise or counterclockwise, you see it's getting less or getting more. That means the handle is not going as far. You're getting less paint when you go counterclockwise. When you go clockwise, you're going to see that gets closer right in there. That means you're getting more paint. So clockwise is more paint, counterclockwise is less paint, is the best way. Again, a piece of cardboard, and if you're getting too much paint, you'll probably end up running. So you get too little paint and it's not going to really cover good. Trial and error on cardboard really works well to get the paint spraying at just how you need it. We got to connect the hose here to the sprayer through this hose. It's 6 foot. This will give you a lot of flexibility for reaching way up high and so forth. Right here you want lock to be in there, so you put this right here, that's unlock, and then just twist until it stops, and there's lock. Same time, there, it's locked and a good seal. Just line up the unlock, twist, and there it is with the lock facing up. The two are connected together. Is the nozzle, the pickup nozzle. This actually just turns. You can twist this actually, this whole thing will come off, and you can actually put it this way, facing down, like that. Now, when you're painting up like this, like under eaves, you're siphoning the paint from the lowest point. If you do it like this now, you're siphoning it out of this, you're just sucking air. And then what you do is put this up underneath here, and this would be an adjustment right there, like this. Once you put this on, you're going to leave it on. Okay, and again, you want your little strap there straight. And you want to adjust it to where it's low or high enough. And that's the way you want it. And then your straps are all nice. And look, right there. And it's going to grip my shoulder. And I've got a lot of reaching room. That's going to be great. When you're finished and you need to store it, there's a nice storage place. And that's the direction it goes, because the handle needs to go over that. I've got a piece of wood here, plywood, that is unfinished. This is a primer paint along with the color that I've got, so it's a premium paint. And I'm going to just demonstrate the sprayer for you. Since I'm doing it quick, I'm not having eye protection or mask, but if I were really doing some painting, I would put the goggles and a mask on. We're going to do a test to see the adjustment of the sprayer on a piece of cardboard. It doesn't matter, just to get it to see if it's globbing or what, or spraying good. I did thin the paint a little bit, and I want to see how this will work. Okay, I'm plugged in. I'm going to turn it on. There we go. I think I can live with it. Alrighty, we're going to try her out now. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the way I look for my painting experience. Whoop. Gotta turn her on. Here we go. I'm gonna give her some more paint. And with this little cradle, anytime I finish with a little painting, I just set that in there and then talk to you. Okay, that was a piece of untreated plywood. So I used 2 coats to go over it, and probably after it dries, it probably could take another. If you had a prepared surface with like a primer over top, it would cover it good because it's soaking in. But it does a wonderful job, and it's very easy to use. And did you notice the movements you make? You do not swing it like that. So there is a painting project of a raw piece of plywood, and it did the job. Okay, all right, this is going to work good for me. So whatever you think, I want to thank you for watching my video.